Oh, yeah. Oh, this is 1-8, son. Oh, that's 18. And this is the I Don't Know What to Do With My Life podcast, episode 18. Oh, man, I almost just got pissed, son. I lost an Allen wrench, or Allen wrench, freaking bit that I needed. I only had 2 and I needed it. And it's gone. And what is with people not being able to organize stuff, dude? What the fuck is with this? I'm at the construction site again. Jeez. But for real, like, I kind of want to, like, try to make a business now as, like, not now, but a natural skill that I have is, like, a fucking closet organizer or something. I used to think that was the dumbest shit ever, dude. It's like, who can't organize their own closet or their office or even just storage, you know, organizing it better to get more shit in there. Like, who can't do that, you know? Well, apparently, a ton of people, dude. Like, and I just mean, like, it's ridiculous. Like, people just kind of go into a back room, you know, where they're keeping a bunch of product, maybe in a retail environment, I don't know. And they just sort of just keep piling it up in the middle of the room with no regard for what product is next to what and what numbers are visible. And then they go, we don't have any more room. And you're just like, dude, what the fuck, dude? You gotta organize it. You use every bit of space in that bitch. Pretend we're in New York City. You know, you gotta go vertical. You can't go horizontal. You're gonna have to pay more. Millions. That's crazy, dude. But Ashton doesn't want a micro studio in New York, remember? She doesn't like it. I would honestly do it, dude. If I was singling and I was mingling, dude, I would so do it, dude. I mean, probably. I mean, for one, it's not just the singling and mingling, it's the having one less body to fit into a place, you know? With one dude, you can just shove him in there, especially if that guy's like me, and he doesn't need shit. I don't need nothing. Hardly, dude. For real. Because I'm kind of valuing being in like I don't know, like being in a cooler place now. Not the apartment, the actual location. Because, like, I mean, I was always sort of into that, honestly. Because I'm not a millionaire, as you know. As you might know. Although I have millions of listeners, not each of them hasn't given me, you know, $1 or 50 cents. So, you know, whatever. But, like, I don't know, living with a small amount of shit and living small, but in a cool place. I've always sort of been into that because I don't have the money to get the big place in the cool place. But, like, for real, like, because right now we're in a, you know, it's kind of a cool place for some people, but we have a cooler apartment than we've ever had together. But the place that it's in is, like, it's great, you know, in some ways, but it ain't doing it. Shit ain't working for me. And I don't like it anymore. So I'd rather have a shittier place in a cooler town, but I don't know. That does suck, too. Sucks having a studio. I can go back to the city view life, which is like, was the apartment I had before this one? That was tiny. Low ceilings, you know, like I was saying. But, yeah. But the place would have to be way cooler. Because I lived in a small place like that here, in a place that wasn't as cool. So I could definitely live in a small place like that in Japan, in New York. Fucking anywhere, dude. Well, I mean, not anywhere, but, you know, anywhere sick, dude. Someplace big. I want to go to I want to go to a big place with tons of opportunities nuts. Oh man, the sounds of the city again. This is a remote podcast. You know, we do this in real time. We do it out in the world, amongst the real people, but not actually talking to the real people. It's funny because I'm trying to get, man, it's creaking again. I'm trying to get this, you know, trying to get some viewers for this and some listeners for this. Well, I'm sort of trying. I'm not really trying. I'm just posting a lot. But I will try. Get them to hear this, but not hear me in real life. Or maybe this is my cry for help. I don't know. But we are stealth mode on the episode 18. Covert op. And you know how it goes, bro. But, I could be a closet organizer, And not like a gay organizer who's in the that's what it sounds like, closet organizer. He's a closet organizer. Yeah. But they'll only hire probably gay guys for some, or women, because they think there's this thing where people just think with certain things. I know men and women are good at different stuff, but sometimes they just assume there's no way a guy could help with certain things, and it's just that's not really true, if it has to do with colors or something, they're oh, I need a woman. It's well, guys, they do have eyes also that work. And then oh, no, I want a woman to help me pick these pillows out. It's well, I do lay on pillows, and as far as you want to organize this house, I do have a better depth perception and a faster reaction time, is according to freaking nature. It's what? They just assume, oh, no, you don't know. These are colors. These are these are complicated. You don't have functioning eyeballs and a brain behind them. So it's dude. And then on the flip side of that, you have, sometimes I will hear women say some things that's oh, you'll be hey, can you put this screw in the wall? And they'll just be oh, no. Oh, I wouldn't even know. I don't even know about technical stuff. It's just dude, part of me really hopes that I have a freaking daughter someday, so I can just tell her what it is, Because with that freaking attitude right there, oh no, I don't know technical stuff. I could never take the drill and put the screw in the wall and then hang something. With that attitude of straight up, just I'm not good at that stuff. Yeah, well, guess what? You're never gonna fucking be good at it. I wish I had a daughter, so I could just be hey, and just so everyone else knows too, women can do anything. But they will have to actually try to do those things. You can't just And will you be able to do every single thing of all those things as good as a man? Maybe not. If we're gonna bench press, you can bench press, absolutely. You will have to try, but you can. But will you bench press as much weight as me? Probably not. But then I won't bench press as much weight as the next guy. So you just have to try. And that attitude of, oh, I'm a woman, therefore, I couldn't possibly use a drill. Or I've heard this one a lot. Walk backwards. For 5 women say that. Oh, I have a hard time walking backwards. It's what? With that attitude, you're never going to get good at it. Or going up a ramp, a little steep ramp. I've heard oh, I can't go up that. It's dude, if we're starving and there was food up there, you'd be scrambling. Oh, shit, son. All right, we're covered up. We're coming back, and we're going pee. Oh, man, we peeing. This is episode 18, P-Cast. P-Cast. And I'm sitting down because I want to relax. Sometimes I don't want to pee on my legs either, because you get that splash. I'm wearing jeans, but it's gross. Oh, gotta wash. Oh. Well, we are. I am hydrated, y'all. I'm hot, sweaty, but I am drinking water, and it is working. That's how you do it. Holy crap. Yeah, that bit, I don't know about it. You know what? I was almost getting pissed thinking someone else, those motherfuckers, when they use my tools. But I'm pretty sure I had it yesterday, and I think or whatever day, I lost it. Pretty sure it was me. It's weird with these anger issues that I have are weird. Or maybe they're just evolving. Or maybe I'm just not out, 'Cause once upon a time, that one made me super fucking angry. And also, you know what I just did? When you put something together, no matter what it is, car part, freaking chair, freaking playground set, You know when you didn't quite look at the directions close enough because you thought one part was, like, obvious, you know? And you do that one part, and then everything goes on top of it and goes together. And then you realized at the very end, when you're almost done, that you messed up the beginning part. And in order to get to that beginning part, you're going to have to take it all apart and start completely over. Yeah, I just did that with something. With a mystery object. And you can email in and find out what it was. Email to my nuts. Yeah, so I have to go take it all apart again, and I was getting pissed. I was getting real pissed, but once upon a time, dude, I'd be like, fuck this job, and god damn it. And I say god damn it, I'm pretty sure, but maybe the podcast helps. It's like a therapy. So when I'm angry, I can come say, I'm angry. I say it, but not in an angry way, so I guess I'm not angry. I don't know. I've been working on it for years. But I hear other people, and they're just like, you know, I think it's different levels of angriness. You know, that point where you're just in your car, like, oh, motherfucker, driving, you know. And then, oh, jeez, you're flying in my face. You know, driving, you're like, you're freaking out. And even in situations where they're not that outrageous, you know. Because sometimes it's so outrageous, like stopping full on, you know, at a green light as it's green as you're approaching. And that has happened. I have seen it. Y'all have seen it. So that's like, you deserve like a honk and like, come on, man, what the hell? But some people, for every little thing, go faster here. I'm like, dude. So I'm not there to where I'm just kind of like, almost like looking like, hey. Almost half looking. Not doing that. Once upon a time, maybe. And maybe in time periods, but then I realized, like, oh god, I'm becoming an angry douche. Yeah, so yeah, you can go ahead, yeah. Yeah, I'll call you after, when we're done, you know. Pretty soon. Yeah, see? That's how you do that. That's how you do it, son. See? Acting. I could be an actor or a serial killer. You know, just, you know, when Jeffrey Dahmer had that dude in his apartment and that guy wandered out and then someone called the cops and then they came and he was like, oh, no, dude, it's my fucking gay lover, dude. We're gay and stuff and we're having a gay night with like, and he's drinking, he's too drunk, and they're just like, oh, yeah, that's completely logical, and they let him go, and then he freaking choked him out right after. Yeah. I could probably do that, you know, because I'm like, oh, hey, you know, oh, totally cool. You know, just play it cool, just, you know, smooth. That's what I realized, like, you can get away with a lot of stuff if you just simply have the balls to do it and then to go about it in a smooth, like you're supposed to be there sort of manner, you know. Just kind of go like, oh, yeah, no, there have been dudes that faked being lawyers in history, and then they went and tried the case and then won, but they just walked in with a briefcase and like, hey, I'm a lawyer. You'd be so smooth, you can do it. You can use it for evil. You can use it for evil like I do, or you can use it for good, like I want to, because I'm not smart enough to make money in a bad way, and it's too hard to get away with shit. So if I do it in a good way, I'll get money for it. I don't know. Fuck. Alright, we gotta go. And that stuff. Gotta go take that thing apart and put it all back together. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Holy crap. Just look at the directions a little closer before you put it together and you have to take it all apart. You know how much work I just made for myself? How much extra bullshit work? Dude, that used to piss me off when I would do things that made more work for myself for no reason. Inefficiency. Fuck. God, dude, listening to the radio here and the George Harrison song. You know that. I fucking hate that song, dude. And just every time I hear it, I think like, gee, I wonder why George Harrison wasn't the lead singer of the Beatles. And you listen to that, you're like, oh yeah, because Paul McCartney and John Lennon had infinitely better voices. Completely, not even close, trillion million times better. And then following that song comes on a Bob Marley song, which, you know, kind of the same thing. You know, it's like, do you know why there are so many knockoffs of reggae artists, and do you know why he's the best? Because he is the best on a technical levels. Has the best songwriting, has the best voice, has the best delivery. I mean, as much as some people always try to be cool with the Beatles, and they go, you know, I actually like the songs that George Harrison wrote the best. I was like, you're a fucking douche. It's not to say that those songs aren't amazing. Those songs are maybe a couple of their best ones. Here Comes the Sun, you kidding me? Something in the Way, you fucking kidding me? An absolute classic. But, you know, his classic list next to Paul McCartney's and John Lennon's classic list, it's like, dude, you're just being a douche. You're trying to make that different choice just to be cool. You know? Because you know that not every one of his songs is better than a lot of theirs. You know, that's why they were the leaders. That's why they kind of, you know, I wouldn't say they sort of taught him how to write songs. You know, they all sort of taught one another. But, you know, they sort of, I wouldn't say, I don't know about grooming him, you know. They groomed his nuts. But sort of, kind of like him and Ringo, they always gave him a couple songs on an album or a song, because they all had fans equally, you know. But the best is the best. You gotta be the best. Better than the rest, y'all. People making their cool choices, dude. You know, I actually really prefer the sound of banjo. It's like, oh, really? Oh, is that why there's a banjo in every single pop song ever? Oh, no, there isn't. Because the human ear likes to hear that mid-range instrument more, and the warmth of that instrument, and that would be a guitar. Every single track you used to hear, at least, would always have a freaking acoustic backbone in there somewhere. Someone playing acoustic all the way through, even if you couldn't hear it, it was just underneath. It was in there. Someone playing some kind of guitar. It's a human ear instrument. We love it. The frequencies are right there, so I can hear them, and they'll cut right through a band mix. Those mid ranges. You want to push the mids. Push the mids. All right, I'm gonna do the other half of the thing I fucked up. Keeping it in sloth mode here, going slow. Moisture index. You know, it's aight. It's a little colder today, but the mug is happening. We are in the Portland Petri. Portland Petri dish. All right, it's bedtime. It's go time. Oh, wow, I just had a fucking good-ass sandwich, son. Made by me, for me, son. Turkey pastrami. Which is half turkey. Or it's a turkey that breeds with a pastrami. What the fuck? I was thinking, what? Pastrami is, that's beef, right? It's a sausage made from beef. Then you mix it. So you do like a turkey sausage? Right. I guess you just grind them together. I don't fucking know. It's good though. Fuck ton of yellow paint mustard on there. My favorite. But I was thinking, I know it must not be true, but can all blind people sing? Or, would it be easier for them to? I don't know. I wish I saw more blind people around, because then I could just start asking them, you know. I run into one like once every 5 to 10 years, dude. It's like never. And when I do, they're sharp as fuck. They're right on the ball, dude. They hear me typing on the computer, like, oh, you're a fast typer, and, you know, like, I can smell that you're well hung, you know. They're always right on. They're very accurate. So I wonder, you know, maybe the people that were blind from birth, maybe all of those guys can sing, and then the losers who could see from birth, like me, wimps, you know, pussies, all this eyesight looking at stuff, but, you know, that went blind, would be terrible, as everyone. Oh, that would suck. But, you know, you deal with it, you move on, you know. But I wonder if some of those guys couldn't sing because maybe they couldn't when they had eyeballs, and they never developed the ear because they had the balls, They could just use the balls for stuff and not use the ears as much. But if a dude that was born with no balls, eyeballs that is, no eyeballs and no balls, oh man. But if you were born that way, then your whole world is just sounds. Your whole world, so that's my muscles working. It's like 3 times as hard, dude. Yeah, that would be 3. 1, 2, eyeball. You have 2 balls, and then you put them together. Yeah, that's scientific. So 3 times as hard. Nah, I don't know. Sure was interesting. I'm just gonna start asking them. In 10 years. It's been at least 8. So in a couple years, when I meet a blind guy, I'll be like, hey, by the way, dude, can you sing? I'm not going to ask them if they're blind from birth or not. That's a stupid fucking way to get in. Were you blind from birth? And I'd be like, I'm not freaking telling this story. I'm trying to buy some fucking bread. No, but I'd be like, hey, dude, taking a poll. Can you sing? And they'd be like, fuck yeah. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's fucking golden, dude. And then maybe one of them won't be a dick and they'll get to a conversation with me about it, and then they'll educate me on why or why not that is a stupid idea, or maybe there's some merit to it, I know there's some logic to it, but whether or not there's any truth to it, but I would say, this cast ain't about the truth. It ain't about lies, but it's about twisting. I twist stuff. No, I don't twist much. Except for my own nuts. Except for my own dick. It's episode 17, 18. This is 18. Oh, dude, this is going right up the ladder. I'm surprised. Episode 18. Flying in. And then after that, it's 19. And after that, it's the 2-0. And I was going to have a special guest for episode 20. And I didn't know who. Maybe Jake, my cousin, who is trying to play guitar for us now. Talk to him about his progress, lack thereof, his feelings. We'll see. I can't promise all my millions of listeners anything until I know. It'd be crazy to say something, then have a bunch of people react. I can't get hardly 1 to 2 fuckers to react, unless I'm joking about tits. See, that's the thing. Never got people to listen to me ever. Unless I was fucking making titty jokes, ball jokes, duty jokes. So it's weird. Maybe this way, maybe people will listen and respond someday. Yeah, probably not. What the fuck? Ain't no one listening, son? Ain't no one listening but me listening back. And that's all I need. Personal records, keeping records. But it would be strange, though, to say, I feel like this, and have just thousands of, if not millions of people be like, what the hell, or I agree, or just anything. I'll take some bad press right now, dude. I'll take bad press. What do I gotta do? What do I have to say? Like, abortion or something. What do I say? Gay people. Lesbians. You get that bad publicity. I should just say something I don't mean, just to get get the bad publicity, dude. Just bite the heads off of stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bite the head off of a trans person. Yeah, dude. It's Ozzy Osbourne combined with, if you say anything bad about trans people, then the world jumps all over you now. So it's the same thing, dude. Like when Ozzy had the meeting and he bit the head off the dove, I'm gonna do the same thing. Have a meeting, have a guy wearing a dress, whatever she wants to be called, come sit down, and then, how? Yeah, and then everyone will be like, you get out of here, you're gonna be a failure, and then my record's gonna go gold, platinum, just like that, dude. Podcast record, that is. They don't release this shit as records, do they? No, it's just an endless stream of garbage, right? Wonder if you could release a podcast as a record, like a 10-track, 10 half hours. Nah, because an album is like half an hour total, unless it's a big one. It's like 10 tracks of, but that's just a fucking joke album. That's just like a fucking, nah, I don't want to do that. That's lame, dude. That's like George Carlin. That's like a stand-up album, right? And it has bullet points, but he's basically talking through the whole thing, but just 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 10. I don't know. Yeah, because it'd be like stand-up comedy without any laughter, because they do it in front of a crowd, so it sounds legit. So this would just be, yeah, and they're just fucking nothing. No energy, no response. Fucking lifeless, dude. I don't know. Alright, we're covered up. This round of whatever on the freaking thing that I messed up, and the puzzle that I need to undo to do again and do it for the last time. Final. God. You gotta pay attention, pussy. Oh. Pay attention when you build shit. This is such a... so unnecessary. It's not even funny. Oh, man. I hate it too when one of these things happens and it's like someone walks up to you and they're like, oh, it's totally cool, it's fine, But, when you actually are annoyed, they're like, oh, it's no big deal. But, they're the ones that don't have to take it apart and put it back together, And they're the ones that don't have to, like, have their name on it at the end, so they have no, of course it's okay, That didn't happen this time because I came to my podcast to, just to vent a little, so I was, to get the anger out through the cast and on the internet. The internet is a great place for anger. And I'm adding to the pile. Sort of. Or is it laughter that I'm adding? I don't know. Yeah, we're stealth. But we aight. We definitely aight. You know what I'm saying? Aight. It's hilarious. Every time my girlfriend and I walk down the street, because she's super hot, right? And she has a skin that's like, it's brown with like orangey undertone. It's like golden, It's like golden, orangey brown. It's nice. It's real nice. And the butt lips, But we walk down the street together, and I'm all, all white and awesome looking. Big wiener and stuff. But we'll walk down the street, and, we're in Portland, so Portland isn't, it's not like Oakland, where there's like a ton of black people. But I do see black people around here. I do see them. It's not like Spokane uncommon, at least when I was a kid, But it's less common. So if we walk down the street, or, especially when she's on her own when I'm not there, but I don't get to see it, so it's not hilarious. See a black person, and we just know for sure. There's no way we're going to just walk by. There's no way we could just walk by, or she could just walk by on her own, or her and I together can just walk by like, normal people passing, In some cities, they'll say like, hey, how's it going? Things like that. Not in the cities in the Northwest, though. You just kind of keep to your own shit. But yeah, we just know. And it's sure enough, hey girl, what's up? Or one lady was like, oh, beautiful couple. Oh, you guys are just, people got to have to say something. And if she's on her own, if it's a black dude, he has to say something. Like, hey, we're the same. Like, it drives her crazy. And I think it's hilarious. She's always like, they don't actually know me, But they're just, it's like, oh, no, I do know you. Oh, I know you. I know you, sister. It drives her crazy. She's like, we're individuals. This is the problem. I'm an individual person. I'm not like in your club. We just happen to have the outer layer, the skin, the darkness. But, she's completely different. She'll go to work with them and they'll be like, yo, what's up, girl? How you doing, girl? Before they know her. And then she'll be like, what? What? Yeah. Just normal, like not crazy and stuff. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, girl? What's up, girl? Just like handshake and stuff. She's like, what's going on here? Can't I just live and just walk down the street? So yeah, like I say, it's hilarious. Bugs her. Hilarious for me. Like many things in life. It's a good time. Well, Portland, rocking another day. Episode 18 of the I Don't Know What to Do With My Life podcast. Getting better at saying that. When he gets to episode 100, I'll be really good at saying that shit. So. Alright, biatches. Catch ya. I don't give a fuck. Whenever. Posting all day. Millions of episodes.